We're back, and we're going to do a quarterfinals game of Super Jeopardy for the NES. Will I end up going to the semifinals? Or will I end up walking away with $5,000? Let's find out. Here we go.
Let's play Jeopardy!
And we're going to play with these categories. Presidents, the Roman Empire, Poe, lines in quotation marks, foreign cities, and finally, U.S. cities. Okay. 2 city categories. I like that. Let's start things off with foreign cities for 200.
For 200 points, the answer is...
Asian city whose name is from Sanskrit, Singapura, meaning Lion City. What is Singapore?
Correct.
Foreign cities 400.
For 400 points, the answer is...
Angora is the former name of this Turkish capital. What is Ankara?
Correct.
Foreign cities for 600.
For 600 points, the answer is...
Spanish city that is the site of the Alhambra and in the grave of Ferdinand and Isabella. What is Grenada?
Correct.
Foreign cities 800.
For 800 points, the answer is...
Both Enrico Caruso and Sofia Loren grew up in this largest Italian port. Let's say what is Venice? No, it's not Venice. Foop. Naples. Oh, my second guess. Oh well, it's still early. U.S. cities 200.
For 200 points, the answer is...
Home of TV's Ewings. What's Dallas? Let's take U.S. cities for 400.
For 400 points, the answer is...
It's at the other end of the Bay Bridge from San Francisco. What is Oakland?
Correct.
U.S. cities for 600.
For 600 points, the answer is...
The Iowa city with 3 U's in its name. What's Dubuque?
Correct.
U.S. cities 800.
For 800 points, the answer is...
Not surprisingly, this Connecticut city is at the mouth of the Thames River. What is Bridgeport? No.
Incorrect.
Or is it Greenwich? New London. Oh. So we have a 3-way tie for the lead. Everybody's got, well, everybody except Wendy. It's 800 points. U.S. cities 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
The Indiana city, which means high ground in French. What is Terre Haute? There we go. Foreign cities 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
French city originally founded by Greeks who named it after the goddess Nike. What is Nice? Lines 200.
For 200 points, the answer is...
In song, the Johnny Cash line that follows "Because You're Mine." Oh, Wendy, why did you lock me out? You son of a biscuit. I knew that answer. But at least Wendy has some points now. Keep going. The Roman Empire, 200.
For 200 points, the answer is...
The die is cast, he said on crossing the Rubicon. Who was Julius Caesar? Yep. Let's go back to lines for 400.
For 100 points, the answer is...
The railroad in Monopoly that fits this category. What's the short line?
Correct.
I'll take lines for 600.
For 600 points, the answer is...
There's only one of these lines on a football field. What's a 50-yard line?
Correct.
800.
For 800 points, the answer is...
It's been called the boundary between y'all and you skies. What is the Mason-Dixon line?
Correct.
And let's close it out.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
The 200-mile-long French line of defense which Germans bypassed in 1940 by invading Belgium. What is the Maginot Line?
For 400 points, the answer is...
When an artist dies in me were those Roman emperor's last words in 68 AD. I will say who was... Claudius? No. Let's change it to Nero.
Correct.
Good thing I did.
For 600 points, the answer is...
This emperor had a wall built across the northern part of England. Who is Hadrian?
Correct.
I'll take the Roman Empire, 800.
For 800 points, the answer is...
Statesman Cato closed every speech, regardless of the subject, by saying, "It must be destroyed." And it's Carthage. Now it's Roman Empire 1000.
1,000 points, the answer is...
Saluting the emperor, they describe themselves as those who are about to die. Gladiators. Excuse me. Poe for 200.
For 200 points, the answer is...
Oh!
Nearly double.
She's gonna go all 1800. Here we go. Time when the raven came rapping. Midnight, and that's correct.
Correct.
Alright, next clue. 400.
For 100 points, the answer is...
Appropriately, it was the form of Poe's first writings. No.
Incorrect.
Poetry. Oh.
Correct.
600.
For 600 points, the answer is...
In a Poe tale of terror, a murderer still has a telltale one of these. What's a heart? Let's take Poe for 800.
For 800 points, the answer is...
The American director famous for a series of Poe films in the early 60s. Roger Corman. Oh.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
The name completing, but we loved with the love that was more than love. I and my... Annabelle Lee. Oh, okay. We have one category left, which is presidents. 200.
For 200 points, the answer is...
All of our presidents were born on this continent. What is North America? $400.
For 400 points, the answer is...
William Henry Harrison's grandson, who was also president. Who is Benjamin Harrison?
Correct.
600.
For 600 points, the answer is...
When the Gregorian calendar was adopted, his birthday changed from February 11th to February 22nd. Who is George Washington? Or is it Abe Lincoln? I have it between two of them, but I will say Washington. It's right. Okay, good.
For 800 points, the answer is...
The first president to wear a beard in the office. I'll say it was Abe Lincoln. Yeah, he's the one.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
The rough and ready president whose son-in-law was president of the Confederacy. Rough and ready, I will say who was Theodore Roosevelt. No, it wasn't Theodore Roosevelt, so I'll finish with 8,400. That's okay. Zachary Taylor. Oh, yeah. So at the end of the Jeopardy round, Michael's going to go first because he has 1,200 points.
Let's play Double Jeopardy.
Alright. And the categories are astronomy, movies, early man, U.S. history, authors, and finally, 3-letter words. Oh, these look like challenging categories, but we'll make do. Here we go. Early man, 500.
For 500 points, the answer is...
Oh! Can risk up to 2,500 points, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Here we go. Darwin's belief in natural selection inspired the phrase survival of these. The fittest, and that's correct.
Correct.
So now he's in third place with 3,700 points, and we go on. Early man, 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
The material of the earliest tools and the first name of the age for which the tool use. Oh. It's stone. Oh, stone. Stone Age. Early man, 1,500.
For 1,500 points, the answer is...
Man's genus and species. It means wise human being. What is Homo sapiens? Oops. Yep. Early man 2000.
For 2,000 points, the answer is...
The continent where the earliest evidence of man was found. What is Australia? No.
Incorrect.
Ah, eh. What do you gotta do? It's Africa. Africa. So Wendy and Karen are tied for second place. Oh boy. Gonna get interesting. Astronomy 500.
For 500 points, the answer is...
The second largest planet in the solar system. What is Venus? No.
Incorrect.
I'm tripping. Saturn. Go on to the next one. Authors 500.
For 500 points, the answer is...
Author who wrote A Whale Ship was my Yale College and my Harvard. Who is Herman Melville? Let's go back to early man for 2,500.
For 2,500 points, the answer is...
The traditional name for the break of the chain of man's descent. The missing link. Oh. Astronomy 1000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
Stars forming patterns as seen from Earth, such as Orion. What is a constellation? I will take astronomy for 1,500. Sorry.
1,500 points, the answer is...
From Greek, for the Greek for milk, a system of stars such as the Milky Way. What's a galaxy?
Correct.
2,000.
For 2,000 points,
Astronomy
the
2000.
answer is...
The Inquisition forced him to retract his belief that the Earth orbits the Sun. Who is Galileo? And I'll put that in a second. Yeah, there we go. Yep.
Correct.
Astronomy 2,500.
For 2,500 points, the answer is...
From the Greek for long hair, they have tails up to 100 million miles long. What are... It's not comet. I'll say what are asteroids. No, it's comets. Ah. Yeah, I should have stuck with my first guess. Oh well, there's still time. Still time. U.S. history for 500.
For 500 points, the answer is...
Some 30 years before his cousin's New Deal, he gave us the Square Deal. Who is Theodore Roosevelt? I will take U.S. history for 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
In the 1870s, cartoonist Thomas Nast gave the Democrats this symbol. What's a donkey? Yeehaw! U.S. history for 1,500.
1,500 points. The answer is...
This president was a captain of artillery in World War I. Who is Harry Truman? Yep.
Correct.
U.S. history for 2000.
For 2,000 points, the answer is...
The Spanish-American War led to this Caribbean country's independence. What is Cuba?
Correct.
U.S. history 2500.
For 2,500 points, the answer is...
He was the first American in space. Who's John Glenn? Oh no. Darn. Tripping. Alan Shepard. I knew I should have gone with that. But it's okay, there's still time. Still time. Movies, 500.
For 500 points, the answer is...
Alternating between Victorian and World War II settings, Basil Rathbone played this sleuth in 14 films. Who is Sherlock Holmes? Movies for 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
Spanky, Alfalfa, and Darla appeared in films as The Little Rascals and the... No! Michael! Our Gang. I knew that. Alright. Whatever. Movies 1,500.
For 1,500 points, the answer is...
The town that sailors Frank Sinatra and Gene Kelly were on in 1949. New York City. Oh. Movies 2000.
For 2,000 points, the answer is...
He directed Gloria Swanson in Silence, then played her butler in Sunset Boulevard. Who's Cecil B. DeMille? No. I'm tripping. It's gonna be a close game. Eric von Stroheim. Oh. Author's 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
He wrote an open letter to the French president which began, J'accuse, or I accuse. Emile Zola. Author's 1,500.
For 1,500 points, the answer is...
His uncle Remus told of a contraption, what he called a tar baby, who is Joel Chandler Harris. Let me have 3-letter words for 500.
For 500 points, the answer is...
Flowers sleep in one of these. What's a bed? Three-letter words for 1,000.
For 1,000 points, the answer is...
I have to bet it all. A flipper or a fiver. A flipper or a fiver. Huh. Flipper or a fiver? I'm not sure. Oh. A flipper or a fiver? I don't have a clue.
Incorrect.
Nothing's coming. Oh boy. A fin! Oh!
For 1,500 points, the answer is...
A grown-up acorn. What's a nut? No? What is an oak? There we go.
For 2,000 points, the answer is...
It's your question. What does ask?
Correct. For 2,500 points, the answer is...
The bathroom the British skipped to. What's the loo?
For 2,000 points, the answer is...
Titles of as many books about different parts of the world begin with the word inside. We're looking for John Gunther.
For 2,500 points, the answer is...
9 Men Who Came Too Late and Stayed Too Long was the slogan of this 1969 Peck and Paw Western. What is the Wild Bunch? Now the last clue.
For 2,500 points, the answer is...
At the New York Customs House, Oscar Wilde was arrested. He had nothing to declare but this. Who was himself? No.
Incorrect.
His genius. Oh, okay. Well, there's still a chance I could win, but it's not looking too good because I took a hit on the Daily Double on a clue I didn't know.
Let's play Final Jeopardy.
Category is the Civil War. Okay. To hope for a miracle on this one. As early as 1862, federal troops occupied this largest city in the Confederacy. I'll say what's Atlanta. New Orleans. So therefore, I'm going to walk away from this game with $5,000. Oh well. At least I tried. But yeah, I'll get $5,000 for this segment, and I'll see you all for the next one in a little bit.